Depression is a dangerous condition that can affect anyone, irrespective of personality. It could have a significant impact on you, your friends, family, and loved ones. People often underestimate depression, which, if not treated, can cause serious emotional, behavioral, and physical problems that affect every part of your life. We are all familiar with the symptoms of depression, which include worry, lethargy, general discontent, loss of interest, etc. But there are certain subtle indicators of depression that the majority of people frequently disregard. When suffering these symptoms, you would never, in your wildest dreams, expect it. Consider yourself depressed because Sigma males have a high level of self-awareness and comprehend their immediate surroundings. When lone wolves or others who are close to them exhibit these symptoms, they are able to recognize them without difficulty. They recognize that it is indeed depressing. The fact is that male Sigmas always attempt to comprehend the darkness, lethargy, pessimism, and isolation people around them are experiencing. They make an effort to be there for their friends or loved ones who are depressed, even when these symptoms of depression are not readily apparent. The male Sigmas continue to be spotted. It is tough to be a friend to someone who is depressed, but it is one of the Sigma men's favorite activities. They view it as a noble and compassionate act. If you have never encountered depression, you may believe that it is equivalent to being sad or in a bad mood, but this is not the case. Depression induces a feeling of indifference and apathy. It causes extreme loneliness. Sigma guys will not disregard the following 5 indicators of despair, even if you are in a room with a million other people. Number 1. Making additional lifestyle modifications. We are generally creatures of habit. However, if you notice that you are making sudden lifestyle changes, you may be suffering from depression. You could do things like exercise more often, listen to music more often, and spend more time on your favorite hobbies to take your mind off of how uncomfortable you are. If Sigma guys recognize these characteristics in themselves or others, it is evident that they are battling depression. The Sigma guys feel that depression can be concealed when we attempt to subdue the boisterous monsters within. Number 2. Distinctive eating or sleeping habits. You may not realize it, but if you are depressed, you may suffer from irregular eating and sleeping habits. When Sigma males observe inconsistent eating and sleeping patterns in themselves or in those close to them, they are immediately alerted to the possibility that sadness is present, and they will attempt to see a specialist promptly. In actuality, depression frequently manifests in extremes and may slow you down. Number 3. Excessively philosophical. I am aware that this may be somewhat perplexing. There is nothing inappropriate about being philosophical. Well, you are correct, but philosophizing about every occurrence around you could be a subtle symptom of depression. For instance, it is common knowledge that Sigma males love time alone to contemplate the world around them. They spend this time alone to replenish their creative energies and reflect on some of their daily experiences. But if you are continuously seeking meaning in life, you spend the majority of your time pondering what-if scenarios for every event. Or, out of the blue, you start having deep conversations about life and death. It could be that you are academic and intelligent, but it could also be the result of excessive thought. And if this trend persists, persistent depression may result. Usually, when you have hidden depression, you dwell on the uncertainty of your life. And this is due to their persistent feelings of aimlessness, anxiety, and helplessness. Number 4. The issue of abandonment. People who deal with depression find it difficult to let others in, perhaps because they fear it will be more difficult for others to be there for them when they need it most. However, you cannot combat depression on your own. You must be more open to others and allow them into your life. When the Sigma man recognizes that the greater the likelihood that one of their loved ones is depressed, he allows himself to be vulnerable to that person. By confiding in this one individual, people discuss some of their difficulties and find relief. Some of these depressive emotions are: Number 5. Short temper. Anger is one of the subtle indications of melancholy that Sigma guys cannot overlook. Once they begin to feel more irritable or furious than usual, it may be an indication of depression. Usually, depression is not necessarily accompanied by sadness. It makes you feel irritable and frustrated with everyone. And if nothing is done, your depression may worsen over time. These are the underlying indicators of depression. Once a lone wolf or a member of their pack exhibits these symptoms, the males of Sigma do not disregard them. They seek expert help promptly. When the male Sigma gets really upset and enraged, he reminds himself that he is only bowed, not broken. Despite his fear, he is not deformed. Despite his sadness, he is not hopeless. He may be exhausted, but not helpless. Despite his anger, he is not bitter. Even though he is depressed, he is not giving up. Because he is a genuine Sigma man. Have you recently encountered any of these symptoms? Please share your opinions in the section below.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.